What is going on, Atlanta Falcon fans, man? I'm in for some more news. Y'all know I like to keep y'all in tune and update. And man, it looked like the Falcons can't catch a break to save anything possible in their life. But more bad news, man, for Michael Penix. We got a report that's saying that he had a PCL injury and possibly a slightly torn ACL at first. But the news has gotten much, much worse. He's actually going to miss probably 2026 after we found out he's going to have total knee reconstruction. And that's a long process, man. 9 months was what they gave us previously, but now I think it's going to be 12 to 18 months, to be honest. And you got to think about he's had two ACL injuries, and to tear the ACL in one of those same knees that was probably heavily damaged. And this is probably why the reconstruction is taking place. So I think this changes everything for the Falcons. You look at 2026. They have a lot of free agents on this roster right now, key veterans. Kyle Pitts is one that they may franchise tag, but that's up in the air because 15 million right off top. That's going to be a lot to pay for a guy that really hadn't produced like we wanted since the first year. You talk about Jesse Bates going to the last year of his deal, and I've said on record that I think he could be one of those possible trade candidates when the new league year starts. So the quarterback position is very important. And don't get me wrong, Kirk Cousins, veteran in this league, um, pretty nice start to his first season in Atlanta. But since that infamous shoulder injury, 5-13. And you saw last game, 6 for 14, 48 yards. So what do the Falcons do at the quarterback position? They also brought in former Gator Kyle Trask, prototypical size for a quarterback at 6'5", 240. But hadn't really got a chance with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in those 3 seasons and won. You had to think about Tom Brady last season there when he got drafted, and they bring in Baker Mayfield, who they paid this past offseason. So that left him just out to dry. And being a former second round pick, he had aspirations and hopes, and they had hopes for him. But the Falcons put him on the practice squad to be probably a guy that they can just keep watching as the season goes on. But Kirk Cousins, if he doesn't cut it, I think Kyle Trask would definitely get a look because, like I said, man, he had a pretty nice career at Florida, man. This last season, man, he had like 43 touchdowns, over 4,000 yards, and threw the ball 437 times, which led college football. So he's a gunslinger, and we know that. But honestly, man, the quarterback position is up in the air, and this also probably, if Michael Penix comes back, this probably predicts his contract because the best ability is availability. And I don't think he'll probably be back in 2026. And that'll be his third season. So we might not even see him to 2027, which would be his fourth season. And then a decision will be made. But honestly, as I've been telling y'all, I think a decision has to be made anyway. Because in his fourth season, depending on what they want to do as the bridge quarterback, say if they find a guy that they feel like can come in, veteran, they can, a younger veteran that can come in and lead this team. That just put his hopes in the air, and it's real devastating news. To be honest, because I think I just had high hopes, Michael Penix. But the way it's looking, reconstruction, um, long rehab, and I think him coming back, it's probably got to mess with his mental just a little bit. Because sometimes injuries like this, can be life changing. We've seen players not come back from injuries like this. But I'm not putting negative energy in the air. I'm just being, real with y'all, as I always do. But you got to be optimistic that he could come back because guys like Frank Gore, who played 17 seasons with two torn ACLs in college, had a stellar career, probably as a Hall of Fame running back. You look at other quarterbacks that had injuries and come back. So he just, the next one in line. But devastating news for the Atlanta Falcons, man. Mike Penix is going to miss the rest of this season and probably 2026. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Don't be too hard on the kid, man. Injuries happen. Injuries happen. But y'all know what to do, man. Drop those comments in the comment box. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on the Sports Machine. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.